Welcome to the Cherokee Tribune Ledger Podcast. Today is Tuesday, March the 7th, and happy 67th birthday to actor Bryan Cranston.
I am the one who knocks.
I'm Matt Golden, and here are your top stories presented by Credit Union of Georgia. The River Ridge girls and the Cherokee boys are headed to the state championship game. Firefighters rescued a man from a collapsed trench in Cherokee County, and Thomas Fountain will be performing unreleased songs at the Canton Theater this week. We'll have all this and more on the Cherokee Tribune Ledger Podcast.
You deserve better than your bank. Better service, better rates, better solutions. Now is the perfect time to make the switch to Credit Union of Georgia, the better way to bank. Credit Union of Georgia is a homegrown, not-for-profit cooperative that will provide you with personalized customer service, a network of more than 30,000 accessible ATMs across the country, and convenient locations right here in Cherokee County, including the brand new Hickory Flat branch. Become a member today or apply for a loan online at cuofga.org. Credit Union of Georgia, the better way to bank.
The River Ridge girls will play for the Class AAAAA state championship. The Knights beat Langston Hughes 60-46 in Saturday night's semifinal at the University of West Georgia, bolstered by a lockdown performance on the defensive end and a 21-point game from Sophia Pearl. The win set River Ridge up a rematch with Lovejoy in Friday's state championship at the Macon Coliseum. The Wildcats are the reigning champions and knocked off both River Ridge and Sequoyah in the playoffs last season. The game will tip off Friday afternoon at 5:30 p.m. and will air statewide on Georgia Public Broadcasting. GPB will be providing television coverage for all of the state championship basketball games. For the first time in more than 40 years, the Cherokee boys basketball team will be playing for a state championship. The Warriors earned their first trip to the state final since 1982 with a 63-60 overtime victory over Norcross in the Class AAAAA state semifinal Saturday at the Georgia State Convocation Center. Cherokee will play Region 5 7A rival Wheeler next Saturday in the Macon Coliseum at 7:30 p.m. The Warriors lost their 3 meetings with the Wildcats this season, including the region title game. It will be only the second state championship appearance for Cherokee, which lost to Campbell 68-67 in the 1982 Class 4A title game. That team was led by the late Tony Engel, the future coach at Kennesaw State and a Cherokee Sports Hall of Famer. The Warriors will also try to become the second boys GHSA state champion from Cherokee County, joining two-time champ Canton, who won in 1942 and 1951. Cherokee County firefighters responded to a person trapped in a trench about 1:30 p.m. on Hilltop Lane off River Lake Drive near Woodstock Saturday, according to the fire department, where they found a man buried up to his neck. Firefighters called a trench rescue team from Cobb County Fire and Emergency Services for aid and stabilized the area and removed dirt from around the man. First responders provided medical care and monitored the man while he was trapped until he could be removed. He was completely removed from the trench around 3:45 p.m. The man was treated and transported to Wellstar Kennesaw Hospital in stable condition. According to the fire department, the man was working on waterproofing a residential basement at the time of the incident. Police released the identification of a Woodstock woman who was shot and killed Saturday at a home in Rome. A Rome Police Department report states that police arrived at 3 Shadowbrook Drive Saturday evening at 10:52 p.m. and 21-year-old Ellis Jeffrey Mars exited the residence. He told police he had just shot someone, and police detained him before calling backup and entering the residence. Once in the backyard, responding officers stated a woman was attempting to perform life-saving procedures on 51-year-old Iris Dale Edwards on the patio of the home. EMTs arrived on the scene and began to stave Edwards. The responding officer found the firearm sitting on top of a grill with the magazine ejected. The officer then cleared the round from the gun and placed it in the trunk of their patrol vehicle. Edwards was pronounced dead at the scene by Floyd County Coroner's Office. Her body was transported to the GBI Crime Lab awaiting an autopsy. Mars was booked into the Floyd County Jail early Sunday. He is charged with murder and as of early Monday remained in Floyd County Jail. Additional charges are pending the results of the continuing investigation. It was the second fatal shooting in 4 weeks in Rome. On February 4th, an Aragon man was killed outside Park Holmes' apartment on Reservoir Street off Turner McCall Boulevard.
Engineered Solutions of Georgia. We guarantee a stable, dry foundation. With over 30 years of experience and a lifetime of support, residential and commercial. Hey, we do it all. For basement waterproofing and repairs to your foundation. Dial 678 ESOG now. And be quiet for once in my life. Just slow down and remember, sometimes he whispers.
Thomas Fountain will return to his Cherokee County roots to perform at the Canton Theater at 7 p.m. on March 11th to provide a more intimate listening experience for the audience. Each song's history and origin will get a deep dive explanation as its performance. He also plans on playing unreleased music that he's written in recent months. Fountain said that he enjoys smaller venues where he is able to personalize the audience experience more. His local sponsors will also have merchant booths set up at the theater during his concert. Since the start of his musical career, Fountain has toured 10 states with performers like Chris Stapleton and Charlie Daniels. His most recent single, Window Pane, was released on September 24th, 2021. His music video for It Don't Matter was self-produced by Fountain and recorded in Cherokee County and was posted on YouTube in June 10th of 2021. The singer described his music as something that sounds and feels a bit more like 90s country than the modern direction of the genre. Growing up on musical influences like Alan Jackson and Garth Brooks, Fountain said that his style has always found its way back into compositions. Reserved seating is sold out, but general admission tickets are still available for purchase through Eventbrite for $20, not including taxes and fees. A private pre-show meet and greet with Fountain can be added on for an additional $20. A gift bag raffle ticket can be purchased for $10, as well as a full-sized signed event poster for $15. The Etowah boys' state title dreams came to an end Saturday night as they fell 56-53 to Alexander in a Class AAA semifinal heartbreaker at the University of West Georgia. It was a tight game throughout, with Etowah leading 10-7 after the first quarter. Alexander's size advantage was clear from the start, with 6'8" forward Braden Liu controlling the board. Liu scored the Cougars' first 5 points and finished the night with 18. Brandon Rex-Steiner led Etowah to 15 points in his final high school game before heading to Virginia Tech. Dimitri Angelakos scored 13 points, followed by Aiden Weaver, who added 10. Alexander will play Lee County for the state championship Friday at the Macon Coliseum. Liu shined in crunch time. Down 4 points with under 2 minutes to go, he single-handedly took the lead for the Cougars, scoring through contact and converting three-point attempt to make the score 54-53 in their favor. The Eagles were forced to foul, and after a few attempts to get into the bonus, Marvin McGee IV broke free for a dunk. Out of a timeout, Rex Steiner got a near half-court shot up, but it rimmed out and Etowah's run was over. It was an emotional inning for the Eagles, with the core of their team being seniors.
I'm Jeffrey Drake with Drake Realty. I want to share with small businesses one of the smartest moves we ever made in real estate. We bought our business properties and did not lease our offices, and we paid ourselves instead of our landlords. It was an additional revenue source for our company without any additional work. If you are 2 years in business and occupy over 50% of the space, you very well might qualify for a no money down loan to buy your business property. Whether it's an office property, retail, industrial, or any other number of commercial properties, you may qualify. Owning your business property could eliminate or reduce the check you send to the IRS. Owning your place of work will also enable you to use additional equity to borrow or save. Please call me at 678-708-6885 or visit drakerealty.com and see if we can help you build equity and wealth in your business.
Thanks again for listening to today's Cherokee Tribune Ledger Podcast. Did you know that over 50% of Americans listen to podcasts weekly? Make sure you join us for our next episode and be sure to share this podcast on social media with your friends and family. Add us to your Alexa Flash Briefing or your Google Home Briefing and be sure to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group. Darren Sutherland, Executive Producer. Doug Harding, Creative Director. Jacob Sutherland, Director. Producers Jason Gentarola and Matt Golden. And Jinrei Zhang, Video Producer. All rights reserved.